the whole purpose of Generation Hope is, you know what I'm saying, to be for the people, by the people. We created this organization to be a voice not only for the youth, but for the forgotten minds of the community, you know? And so what we're trying to do here is just speak on, you know, the side of the community everybody forgets about, you know, and speak on their troubles, how to help them, and what's wrong, our mistakes in the community. And so this event, you know, was created because our last event was about, you know, why you should stop, how it has an effect on other people. And since then we've had a lot of, you know, people asking questions on, you know, how. And so we thought that an event would be more beneficial to the community to give a clinical, step-by-step process, you know what I'm saying, on how to stop, you know, break free from the substance abuse. And so, you know, and we're also going to be giving experience approaches. And so we hope you like it, and I'll pass it on to Khalid.
Generation Hope is about basically helping our community and helping our brothers that are in need, and basically helping the next generation how to help them avoid problems and things of that nature. So basically that's our mission, is to help our people all the way, and to make sure that everyone gets the proper and necessary help, and whoever hasn't went through anything, to keep it like that, and just the overall success of our people.
Assalamu alaikum. Waxaan nahay New Generation Hope. Waxa waaye isbedel iyo waxbarashada sida ciyaalka isku bedeli lahaayeen, ay ka goyni lahaayeen dhibaatada heysata reerkeena, dhibaatada heysata waalidiinteena, iyo dhibaatada heysata communitygeena. New Generation Hope-na waxa waaye 4 wiil oo ku soo koray communityga, ku soo koray dhaqanka oo America iyo as a community sida u dhaqmeysaan ku soo kornay. waxaan soo marnay daroogada lifekeeda, waxaan soo marnay ciyaal suuqnimada, waxaan soo marnay dhibaatada, wax walbeed waa soo marnay. afartaanana ani Khalid Cabdiraxmaan iyo Farxaan waxaan rabnaa inaan bedelno siday waalidiinta ama communityga uga fikiraan dadka daroogada isticmaalo, iyo sida u fahmi lahaayeen sida loo caawin karo qofkaas dhibaato la'aan. maantana annaga waxaa la shaqeynaynaa maamooyinka communityga ka mid iyo a couple of other organizations are la shaqeynaynaa so we can make this event possible. Inshallah, we have a lot of things going on. We have a full schedule. We'll be talking about education part of addiction, prevention, and overcoming both. And a couple of us will share our stories of how we got sober, how we changed our lives, and how we've changed our whole lifestyle into trying to help other people also do the same. So I hope we benefit as much as we can.
So anyways, now we're gonna talk about, you know, the big elephant in the room, and it's not just only pills, but specifically a monster that's been raging in our community, and it's fentanyl, and it's dangerous, and how hard quitting opioids really is, by Khalid Ibrahim.
Assalamu alaikum. Well, I sit in front of you today to talk to you guys, not for sympathy or pity or anything of that nature, but stand in front of you, not even to lecture you, just to let you guys know that there's a big, dangerous problem in our community, and we need to stand against it. But I'll just give you guys a background story of how first of all, I'm a recovering addict, and I'm gonna give you guys a background story about how I got into my addiction. So, first of all, I started off by smoking weed, and you know, you guys, marijuana, whatever. Started off smoking, and you know, at first it was all about just, you know, getting high. But after that, I became dependent on it. It went from, you know, smoking every special occasion to once maybe a week, to a few times a week, to every day. Then it got to a point where I couldn't eat or sleep without it. So after some time, you know, I needed to look for something new. And that's when I started exploring into pills and things like that. So after that, I tried Xanax, took that for my first time, and you know, it was hard getting over that. You know, the withdrawals of Xanax come with you start having seizures and things like that, and you basically forget everything you do. You could go kill someone and you won't even know about it. So after that, you know, when I heard of this pill, you know, oxycodone, Percocet, when I heard of that pill, I was like, wow, you know, you remember everything you did, it makes you feel really good. You know, maybe I should try it out. So after I tried it, at first it was fun, but then it got to a point where I was spending like $100, $150 a day, and I still wasn't feeling anything. So day in, day out, every time I would need it. And if I didn't get it, I would get sick. And that's when fentanyl was introduced into my life. Once I tried fentanyl, it was the same thing, but it was just 10 times stronger. And I did it once, the first time, with a few people, and it hit me really hard, and it felt really good. But after that, I started getting accustomed to it, started doing more and more, and I almost died a few times. I OD'd a few times. And at first, it's about getting high, but after some time, it becomes like a big monkey on your back. Like, it gets to a point where you throw up, you start sweating. If you don't get it, you get sick. You know, you start hurting, you get fevers, you start shaking if you don't get it. And I was just in a constant cycle of being sick without it, so I had to support my habit. I have to get it. I'll do anything just so I don't feel sick. It wasn't even about getting high anymore. At first, that's what it was about. It was about the feeling. But at the end of the day, it got to a point where it wasn't about the feeling no more. It was about not feeling sick. Day in, day out, I would wake up and think about it, and even if I do have it for the time being, I'd worry about the next one. So after that, I was in an endless cycle. I tried to tell myself that as long as I could support my habit, I could do things. So I tried to go to school. You know, I dropped out after a week. I tried to go to work. That didn't work out either, because it's either you're in class or you're at work or whatever you have to do. It's either you're withdrawing and you're sick, you can't focus on anything, or even if you do get it, you're too high to do anything. So it gets to a point where you know, you ask yourself, what am I doing? And I was in a really tough cycle, and you know, I had a few friends that died from it, and that really gave me a wake-up call. And a few times I almost died. I OD'd a few times, and you know, I just sat down one day and I was thinking hard, and I really didn't know what to do. So that's when I reached out to my brother Khalid right here, and he works at the treatment center. And my main message today is that if I could stop, anyone could stop. And at the end of the day, there's help out there. There's real help. There's real steps that you can take to get your life back. Because at the end of the day, when you're doing opiates, when you're doing fentanyl, it's not your life anymore. Everything you do, everything you think about is for that specific pill. Everything you do revolves around it. If you want to go do anything, you have to have it. Or you feel sick. And everybody here knows if you're sick, you're going to go to the hospital. You're going to make sure that you get better. So at the end of the day, if you're feeling sick, you're going to go get the pill. And all I just want to let you guys know is that there's hope, and there's steps you can take to get your life back. And that's not where the road ends. Just because every day you wake up and you're in an endless cycle, it doesn't mean it has to stay that way. You could take steps to change your life, I guess. So, you know, I came to Alliance Wellness Center. My brother Yusuf over there, he helped me. Shout out to him. You know, I went there and they treated me like family, and they made sure I was good. And you know, at first it was hard. I'm not gonna say it's easy. It's not easy, but if you want it and you really want to get your life back, if anyone here was in jail, they'd make sure they do anything in their power to get free. So at the end of the day, if you really want your life back, you gotta take the steps. You gotta be the one who wants it. You could take the horse to the river, but you can't make it drink the water at the end of the day. So you really have to make sure that you want your life back and you want to be set free. And Alliance Wellness Center is a great example of how you can get help. There's medicine that helps you with the withdrawal. It helps you with your addiction. It helps you with everything. So at the end of the day, we all need, whoever struggles with this needs to take this as an example and try to get their life back.
That's a powerful message from our brother Khalid, and that just goes to show that there's a lot of people that's struggling, but they're not really going to talk about it or even show up and, you know, tell their stories to other people to let them know that other people actually went through this too. And, you know, Khalid is very courageous for telling us his story, and I actually want to talk to you guys about what it is that we have in this event about, and what the event is about and why. So as you guys know, there's a lot of overdoses in the Somali community, and it's only due to one reason. There's a lot of drugs, but it's only one drug that's actually killing our people, and that's fentanyl. So with this drug, ain't no way to stop it. It's way powerful than anything else. If you try to quit it on your own, you're gonna have withdrawals, and you're gonna have cold sweats. You're not gonna eat, you know, diarrhea, vomiting. There's a lot of problematic things that happens with this drug. And the simplest thing, you do a little bit more than what your body could hold, you will die. You will either overdose or you will either die in your sleep. And the thing is, we have a lot of stigma in our community when it comes to somebody overdosing on a drug. A lot of people don't like to talk about it. And when a mom says what happened, when a mom asks another mom what happened to your kid and how he died, they're not gonna say he overdosed. They're gonna say he died in his sleep. But we having this event so we could actually be honest with ourselves and try to help each other out. And I'm glad that Khalid is here today. As he said, he overdosed a couple of times, and who knew? If nobody helped him with a Narcan or he didn't have the right help, he wouldn't be here with us. So I want to thank Khalid again, and I want to thank everybody else that's here, and welcome this generation of hope.